Hello everyone, welcome back to the Arthur Game Library playing Banjo Kazooie. My name is Daniel Arthur. We're getting back into it today. Yep, bottles. Yep, the score is now. Forgot. It's not up there, it's up here. We need to fly up here. And this is our first Jiggy of the episode! Yay! Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on stuff because I'm going to make a big admittance here. I had to replay through everything up to this point to get where I am at right now. Had to rebeat Mumbo's Mountain. Had to re-get that one cauldron. And rebeat Treasure Trove. Technically twice. Because on my first, on the second go around, I had to and this is embarrassing, I had to actually go through, and I got up to the top, and I got the 100 note score, or I got like a 98 note score. And with that note score, I had to actually backtrack that note score. Because I had jumped off thinking I would land in the ocean, and then I ended up landing on dry land and it killed me instantly. So yeah, I'm a happy camper today. Hey, how are you guys? Anyway, we're going into this cavern today. Everything you've seen me do, I had unlocked a cauldron, I had unlocked another thing. I think it's fine. It's fine. But hitting this switch over here will raise these, giving us the ability to come over here. And we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into Clanker's Cavern today. That's how Boss thinks one new move is just the bomb. Just the most we should ever expect is one new move. Best way to deal with these guys is a new archetype enemy. They come out of the wall. Best thing to do is jump up and rat-tat-rap as you're supposed to be going past it. Says that, gets immediately hit. And those guys will take you for 3 damage each time, so it's not good, not good. I do not like falling, like ever. Oh yeah, and just so you see this, we have to actually climb all this stuff to get back. That's where the exit pad is. So we have to climb all this stuff to get back over there. Which is fine, I guess, if... There's the first Jinjo. now the abandon my existence for this world. This world is the hardest world for me because I do not like the swim controls. There's going to be a lot of swim control problems in this world coming up, so... Oh, I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water. Clanker want fresh air. Well... You see the problems, huh? You are seeing the problems head on. Kazooie's speed swimming is not good. Is not good. There's gonna be a lot of times where we're like close to dying. And it's gonna be mainly Kazooie's fault. And we got all those. Just to let everybody know, I am like very, very, very cautious right now. I'm not kidding at all. When it comes to this level really is the bane of my existence. But in my opinion, I made it a little easier figuring out the braking trick. This is something that Bottles doesn't tell you. If you... I'll show this here. If you tap Kazooie's button, you can hold down Banjo's button, the kicking button, and the A button to basically give it a little break. So best advice I can give you while if you're playing this is to make sure you know that break. Recognize that break exists and use it whenever you can. Alright. Now comes the most dangerous part of the level. We've collected a lot of notes. We cannot die, or else we will lose all of the notes we've collected. So down here, we've got really no air. No air source. Sides 1. One which now will remain nameless because he's not visible. Where is he? There he is. He will give out bubbles, and this will... I believe his name is Gloopy. These bubbles give you 2 bits of air energy, I'm gonna call it. to now. I want to find Gloopy's bubbles again. Alright. So we're full up on air again. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. No, doing that 3 times will get Clanker to rise back to the surface. It's not a bad thing that Clanker's rose to the surface now. Especially since we're done with the notes down here, we can go head back up. I cannot tell you how many times I have died down here because of having to do that. So, when you get up to his back, my best advice is to just collect all the notes that you can. And while he's up, if not, you have to wait for him to come back up or jump for him. Buzzers clank her teeth now. Garbage, help Clanker. Alright, we'll help Clanker in a couple minutes. Oh no, no, no! Oh well. Alright. So there's a couple more jiggies to get out here. Pre-area. I'm just gonna say pre-area because I want to keep this a surprise for anybody that hasn't experienced Banjo Kazooie yet. If you haven't experienced Banjo Kazooie yet, no better time than the present, guys. I mean, it is available on the Xbox 360, on the Xbox One with Rare Replay. It's available for a lot of things, including if you can find a copy of the N64 or one. And if you can find a copy of the N64 one, if you can find one that doesn't have stop and swap, it's probably going to be a lot better. Stop and swap is just, quite literally means nothing, and as I've stated before. It does nothing for you. There's really nothing it can do. But I can't tell the story of Stop and Swap while I'm attempting to get those last notes. So the story is that Stop and Swap was supposed to be a function that they were going to implement in case of making Banjo Kazooie. This was before they even knew they considered they were going to. They wanted to. They had the ideas for a sequel to Banjo Kazooie. However, they they wanted to do something with it, so Stop and Swap became a project. Now, for limitations on the hardware, hold on a sec, I gotta explain something. Listen right quick. We're gonna be jumping up on this thing, because you notice it goes up and down. Well, that means it's an elevator. So anyway, back to Stop and Swap. when it comes to Stop and Swap was quite a bit of a failed project. The theory of Stop and Swap was that you would be able to take out the 64 cartridge before the memory would wipe completely, and then you'd be able to, well, swap out for the Banjo Kazooie cartridge, and then get unlocks based off that. Now, as the hardware was very limited, that left a very, very small window to actually be able to do that. So bounce on here for another game jump. So as for how that goes, oh come on, game. All right. So as for how that goes, or for how that had to go. As for how that was going to go, that wasn't going to go well. Basically, you would have had a split second to swap out the cartridge. So, long story short, it was kind of impossible. When it came to the Xbox, however, now the games had already passed as being able to connect to each other. There's really nothing that came out of the Stop and Swap items on the Xbox. It gave you achievements, basically. So that's basically what it gave you. It gave you some achievements. It gave you some skins for your avatar, and then that was about it. So that's the whole story on Stop and Swap. So in wrapping up the episode, we got one more thing to get. And that would be this Jiggy here. If I can get Banjo to move it. If only you could turn the camera behind you. I can press the R button however I want. This is why this level is just so evil. There's so many death traps. But yeah, that's where the Jiggy was. So, we're gonna end up wrapping up this episode here soon. We got one more thing we want to do. And that's, we want to fix his toothache. How do you fix toothache? Well, you don't call a dentist, you just throw eggs at it. And then upon swimming into his mouth, which I do not recommend for anybody to do, is swim into a giant sea creature's mouth. There you go, there's a Jiggy for you. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we're gonna make the voyage truly into Clanker, where 4 out of the 5 of the last Jiggies are being held. So, see you guys next time.